Hey, what's up, you guys? I bet you wondering, what the heck is this am I bringing to you right now? Well, I will explain. Ta-da-da! Yep, I customized my Nightwing because I wanted it Grayson to go along with my Nightwing, and they didn't give us an alternate head, so I gave him a makeover. And presto! So, I just made me a customized Dick Grayson. So I love my Nightwing figure, as you guys saw the earlier review today. And here he is now in customized form. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. So this head sculpt is from the Justice League New 52 Superman. That's where this head sculpt is from. And he has a complexion to him because the Nightwing complexion, as you can see, the Nightwing head sculpt, he's a little pale. So this Superman has complexion and this Nightwing is pale. So they should have maybe added a little more complexion to Nightwing. Not saying that the sculpting of his face is terrible, because it's not, but if Superman has more complexion than Nightwing, then that's just disturbing. That's really saying something. So by me customizing him, I just just pop his head off there, plug the Nightwing back in there like so, and then boom, back to Nightwing, full effect, baby. That's how it's done. So, in all of my Nightwing craze, because I was so excited about the figure, I totally forgot to mention to you guys about the background. So this is how the background looked in the back of the box. You have here Batman, which I'm not getting that Arkham Batman because I don't need to. And you got Nightwing there, who I already have. I want her. I am getting this Talia, most definitely. I will be getting her soon. I don't know how soon, but she's on eBay. I got her on watch, but I'm gonna pull the trigger on her soon. Speaking of pulling the trigger, there's Deadshot, but I don't like this version of Deadshot. I don't like him at all. And the Deadshot that I have, I already reviewed, so check that out if you will. So got a little bio here. You got the little DC logo down there, and you got an open book here of the crazy Titan formula Joker from Arkham Asylum. Yeah, Titan Joker, yeah, which that's an action figure. Then you have Harley here, who's an action figure as well. I need to get a Harley figure. Then you have the background, of the city and all that. Very nice, very, very, very nice. I mean, this is just a beautiful accessory to have. Really, really love it. So yeah, I mean, I just thought that this would be cool to do. Because if you guys watch my previous videos, I have customized my fair share of action figures, and some I had success with, some I didn't have so much success with. But sometimes there is, in the risk and reward scenario, sometimes you will get a good result out of the risk. Sometimes the risk are worth taking. Sometimes it's not, though, because especially when you have rare figures like this, sometimes it's not a smart move. So sometimes I did make dummy moves and made some mistakes, ruined some of my figures beyond repair. And then there were other times I messed up and I was lucky enough to get another one. I think the one I probably messed up the most was the John Byrne Superman that I customized. I don't know why, but it was something about his ball joint that just kept breaking. So I finally just had the smart idea, which I should have figured that out a long time ago, to customize from a different ball joint and implant it, inside the set. So, all trial and errors. I'm still learning. That's what we do, right? We live, we learn, and we grow. But I actually think it actually looks nice on him. This head sculpt. I mean, obviously there are like obvious imperfections with doing this, but that's just the fun of it. I'm doing it for fun. And I'm doing it because DC Collectibles is not giving us a alternate Dick Grayson head, which I think when it all boils down to it, I just think it's kind of ridiculous. Because if the DC company is allowing them to sculpt these heroes, I mean, don't get me wrong, like when you want a figure, ideally most collectors just want the superhero version of that figure. They don't care about the secret identity and things like that. But it's just, to me, and I'm sure it's a few more of you out there. I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way, but to me, I feel that the secret identities is just as instrumental, just as important as the superhero persona, especially if you're a comic book fan. Now, if you're not a comic book fan and you're just a regular average toy collector, but you like these characters because you know about them, then that's fine. That's all fine and well, and good. But me personally, I like having alternate heads. I like having the secret identity with the hero. Now, you don't have to do that with all action figures, but I'm just saying it would be nice, at least for some of the few companies, to do that. Now, there are a few companies who have managed to do it recently, and one of them is Mattel. But the thing about Mattel is I don't really like their sculpting is fine, but it's not as beautifully detailed like DC Collectibles, or Mezco, or some of the other highlighted companies. But I will say one thing: I do want that Batwoman figure because she comes with an alternate head. Her secret identity, Catherine Kane, which is the cousin of Batman. So I just think that's just really cool. But I customize my own Dick Grayson because it's my figure, so I can do it. I know how to do it. I have the experience now, so I knew how to be careful with him. The only tricky part was being careful with the ball joint, and I was. And I customized him, and I'm very satisfied with this so far. So, yay me! So we got the two unmasked bros together, and this just looks really cool. Like I really like this. This looks really awesome. You got my customized Dick Grayson unmasked, standing next to Batman Bruce Wayne unmasked, and it looks really good. It looks really good. Like. I'm really feeling this. Like it's like, to me now, it feels more like a comic book, come to life for me, in action figure form. Because you get those intimate moments between the characters in the comic books. Like there are moments where they're having a serious discussion, and Bruce will take his mask off, or a Dick will come downstairs, take his mask off, and what have you, and you get that level of intimacy between the characters. You depending on how good the artist is who's drawing them, you get that awesome context where they taking off their masks with the white eyes, and then you look at their real eyes, and then you see their emotions, their feelings, and you explore even deeper the personal relationship between the characters. So that means a lot to me too. And as far as my opinion is, I feel like having alternate heads for these superheroes are important, because like I said before, their secret identities are just as important as the mask that they wear. So that's just how I feel about it. And really, to be honest, I don't mind displaying my figure both ways. Like, I hear most like YouTube reviewers say, oh, well, I don't know why they gave me this alternate head. It's a nice added bonus, but I'm going to display my figure with the superhero head on. And that is all fine and well. That is your figure. You bought it, you paid for it, so it's your prerogative. But don't just say, oh, why did they give me this? Because it's not what I asked for. Maybe you didn't ask for it, but there's some other collectors out there who might want that. So those YouTubers, they're gonna say or do whatever they want. But me personally, I love when companies add the extra head sculpts, because it really even brings the characters more to life even more, and I love that. So toy companies, just don't stop doing that. It's important. Keep that going. Don't stop. And that's just my take on it. So yeah, my final closing thoughts on it, at least I can customize, what I'm saying? So if the toy company don't give it to me, I can have it for myself. So with that being said, guys, this has been your boy Eric AFG, customizing his Nightwing, bringing it to you live. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Comment below, tell me what you think of what I did with this customized Series 4 Nightwing. Let me know what you think. How did you like it? Give me a thumbs up if you will, or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. That's all good. So, till the next time, guys. See ya. Ooh, Batman and Nightwing they're looking at each other like they're about to fight. Ooh, they stand at each other hard. Nightwing look like he might back out. Batman's intimidating them. Oh, I'm so stupid.